This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington at beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he got that one in the end zone. Back's got it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He gets loose. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to pass. It's Punga. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks left and finds his target there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Washington. No chance to catch him there.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman. Get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. But he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Arizona State offense gets back out on the field. And there was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play, running right. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Punga. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and...
And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Powers through.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up now for the extra point trial. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it on the move. He's got his man in the open field. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. Got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Arizona State offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on their last possession. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They're going to scramble now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the option play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Punga. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's a shotgun run call. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Hill. He continues to fight for yards. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Punga. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw. It's Punga. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Field goal is good. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got a 1st down and more. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Using his legs, it stops.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made wide open way downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils, to put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, what a grab! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Cox. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down after a short gain that'll wrap up the third. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off the play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To bootleg here. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Punga. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking for some space. It's Pops.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the toss and heads left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And the Sun Devils are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Punga. The short completion to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They'll run it, hand it off to the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Looking to throw for the first down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass. It's Punga. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Pressure moment for this kicker here. Can he force overtime? And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Want to take away the deep pass play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? And from way downtown, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. And look at this, the field goal unit's coming on the field. It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. Will they be on this first down play? for a gap. It's Cox. He's got the first and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
There's the handoff. Powering through. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Arizona State. They strike first in OT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Punga. Looking right. This one caught. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Throwing up play action. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's first and goal now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it's a touchdown! They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And the point after is good. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Back to pass. It's Punga. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. They'll run it here. It only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So here we go. This offense going for it on 4th and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I hate to state the obvious, but that's the risk you run right there. When you go for it on 4th and long in overtime, you really need your own defense now to get you off the hook.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. Takes the handoff. It's Brown.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. If you get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
In the red area, it's Brown. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's going to hand this off. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.